Can I give it to myself? Give it to myself. Give it to myself. Give it to myself.
All right, we are gonna get started. Just let's make sure our sound is good. The heck am I? Oh, damn. Cool. Yeah, I'm just fixing up my sound here, making sure that everything is heard nice and well and music is not too loud. I'm gonna test this on the phone now. I am the Chipu and Greg. Welcome, guys. How are y'all doing? I'm gonna kill Spotify before I can launch anything on my phone, otherwise it just starts playing the music over here instead. It's kind of a bummer. Let's see. What the? There's some crazy stuff. My sub expired? This is odd. I didn't know that actually expired. So why can't I hear myself? Oh, because it's mute. I think my headset is dying, yo. Like, I don't... The sound is coming out really weird. I guess time for another headset. I think it sounds good, so I'm just gonna let it be. And let's head over here and then connect this to our charger so it doesn't die on us. Right? Right. I am glad you agree. Okay. We can also see when anything goes wrong with the stream. Okay. Yesterday we did some good progress, you know? So now we're gonna continue on that progress. So let's launch our editor. I have tea today. It's gonna be a good day. And then right now we do not have our server running, so let's get our server running. npm run dev. Cool. Let's launch our browser. Oh shit, my browser just went dark. Chill out. I don't know if it's my cables or if it is my card or if it is the software on this machine. Like sometimes my screens will just like black out for a few seconds and then come back. Weird shit. For reals. Okay. So our thing is running. Whoa. This struggled there for a second. And then we're going to go dashboard. Okay, dashboard. It's struggling. Check the render method of credential item. See warning keys, more information. Div chakra URV stack. Line 22. Line 22? 22. There's nothing on 22, bro. That's doesn't make sense. I'm guessing it has to do like with my map function here. Yeah, this one, yeah, this needs a key. Key equals, yeah, you can't do this because action block. Let's do this. Okay. What is this? Action dot name. I think this should be cool. So that should now go away, right? It didn't update the end div, I think. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna fix this, so it'll be all right. And Querst, Querst, how are you, man? Hi there. Oh my god, tea is so good. Oh, we just broke something here. I've just had a startup idea and I need your opinion. Okay. I'm ready to hear it. What happened? Like, just changing it actually just broke our thing. This is kind of odd. Hitting a box breaks it? React.fragment. Okay, so that's what we need then. So we want this to be React.fragment. Cool, okay. There you go. What is React fragment? A common pattern in React is for a component to return multiple elements. Fragments lets you group a list of children without adding extra nodes to the DOM. Oh yeah, I like it. Thank you. I like hearing this. This is cool. I've been talking with a lot of buddies of mine that do freelance consulting in tech. They all work with recruitment firms and take 10-20% of their day rate as their fee, which is 100 to 100 a day on average, just pushing around papers of industry connections with these firms and could basically list the same job. So what if instead of taking a percent from their fees, I take no daily fee percentage and charge a flat fee instead of 100 per month. In Los Gaines, you pay 250 per month and it also a bunch of extra value. That actually doesn't sound too bad. Definitely give it a try, especially if you have the connections. You might get someone right off the bat, like people you trying to utilize your services. I would definitely give it a go. I mean, what do you got to lose? Ah, the tea hits really good. Okay, so this is good. Now, one thing I want to fix here is when I go to mobile, this thing here that says logo, I need to get rid of it. Let's get rid of that fucker. So let's go to pages, credentials, sidebar, sidebar.tsx. So dashboard. This is the dashboard path, the basic thing, the base endpoint. SF-ATX, welcome. I need to hire a person on Fiverr to do some logo work for me because I need to like clean those little inconsistencies on my logo, and I need to break it into two. So this upload icon section needs to be separate from the file lib, the word section, so I can use this section as like a loading icon that kind of like pulsates, you know? And when I want to display like a smaller version of things, also like make it into a favicon so it shows up here on the browser's tabs. You know, I need to do that. Maybe I can do it myself in GIMP, but I don't have access to the files anymore. I don't know where they are. Maybe my other computer. Gotta check it out. But anyways, let's get rid of this logo thingy here because 1, 2, 3. Coming from somewhere else too. Interesting. Mobile sidebar. I think it's coming from here. Oh, there you go, right here. Ha 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 ha, bruh. There you go. Cool. So that's not too bad. Plutopia, welcome. How are you? I feel like this is taking like so much real estate here. Hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. I feel like if you're on the dashboard, this logo should be right here. And then this should be right up here. You know what I mean? I think I can get to it later. But right now, the logo thing is gone, so I'm good. Yeah. Okay, cool. This is okay for now. So this is gone, and then I'm just gonna do it at a later time because that's not really a deal-breaking thing at the moment. And I don't want to spend like 2 hours trying to align a button. I have cat hair in my lashes again. I can feel it right here. Oh shit, I think it's gonna snow again. Okay, so now we have this here, and then the credential item renders things properly, which is okay. So the secondary thing here I need to do is I need to turn this, get rid of this as Arafat19, welcome. Yeah, this warning needs to go away. So you can do something like this, right? Oh no, something like this. And then you can take this and then do this, I think. And then we just say void, right? Okay, let's see if this is gonna work. I don't know if this is gonna work. Too many re-renders. React limits the number of renders to prevent an infinite loop. Oh yeah. This needs to go. Let's just reload this to make sure. Okay, it did not break. So if I do this, it works. If I do regenerate, it, I think, works, but it does not close the model. Why doesn't it close the model? React on click async function TypeScript. TypeScript. TypeScript is important on JavaScript, not JavaScript, dude. I need TypeScript. Let's put the TypeScript to the very first. Looks like it's not really. God damn it. It doesn't do on close. Why doesn't it do on close? This is annoying that it's not doing the on close. Console.log. I'm gonna close console.log. Closed. I don't think it's triggering that for some reason. Let's see. The error is gone away, but we can't handle it because yeah, it's not doing this shit. It's not calling it. God damn it, bro. I think I need this, and then this creates another function. This, we get rid of this. Okay. What is it talking about, dude? Expression expected. What the fuck are you expecting? This is an arrow function. Then it's gonna be like function and function and function. I don't know how to get around this shit. Promise returning provided where a void return was expected. I fucking hate you. Welcome back. Yeah. Oh, make the function into an IIFE. I gotta like learn what this thing is. Like I keep forgetting this term. Johnny, welcome. So this needs to be this, right? And then this needs to be this. And then I put my async fuck right here. I think promises must be avoided. I'm just gonna say void. Or I can just say void here. Oh, because it doesn't return an expression, it does a set. Basically, when I cut out the middleman and split the difference to companies, freelancers, and both parties pay me a fee. Freelancers monthly $250, for which they get instant payments, dedicated support, lawyer on speed dial. Companies pay $7.99 a month to access pool of talent, which is a bargain. It's all fully tax deductible for both parties for where I live, creating an offer that's too good to turn down. So I think it's a good idea. It's just like, what I want to say about it is, if you is it a saturated market for you, like in your location in general, or in general? Like, do you have any competitors that's doing the same thing, or like offering similar things that's gonna like push you out? Not at all. I would give it a try. I mean, I don't think it would hurt to give it a try. They're all greedy and want to get that 20% daily fee. 20%, holy shit. That's a lot of money. Okay, let's see if this is gonna work this time. I'm gonna reload this entire thing, because they need to be able to pay stuff like their company cars, wages, offices, coffee. I'm a one-man shop. Gotcha. I mean, I would definitely give it a try. Like, just give it a try, see if it holds. Okay, this actually worked. It does work, and I like it, dude. There you go. I would love to see that, honestly. Guys, I'm gonna get some tea before my tea goes, old. I'll be back in a second. I feel like your biggest challenge is going to be getting the engineers to sign up for your service. Because initially, like, what are they really paying for? Because usually when you are paying for a service, you want to utilize it, like, you want to start utilizing it, right away. Right? Like, how are you offering that to the engineers? You need a pool of engineers for the companies as well. Like, do you think you can accommodate both of them? Because you need to accommodate both of them at the same time. So this is all good. What am I missing here? I feel like I'm missing something, which I'm not sure. Yes, I'm working with a lot of them and understand all their pain points with these out of touch firms, considering I'm an engineer myself. Okay, then I think you have like all the things that you need as far as I can tell. I think all you need is like a little platform, a website where, you know, they can like reach out, they can create tickets and things like this where they can, you know, manage their accounts, payments, whatever, like create documents and yada, yada, yada. I would just create the platform and start in them. I'll put it on Webflow first, just an MVP, and run LinkedIn ads. Yeah, why not? That sounds good to me, honestly. Actually, that's going to be like my next thing right now. I'm going to be updating my dashboard after this particular one ends. And I will create a waiting list, interest checklist for this project. And then I'm going to deploy this. And then also I'm going to run some ads on, you know, Google, Facebook, YouTube, whatever. And then see if anybody is interested in this product, and then see if anybody would be joining a waiting list for this product to come out. You know, it kind of gives me an idea, like if anybody is interested in this or not. Arafat, welcome. I wouldn't run LinkedIn ads because honestly, actually, for your product, it makes sense. For your product, it makes sense. For my product, it could also make sense. But I think I'll try more than a few platforms, like at least 3 different platforms. LinkedIn is like really expensive with ads. Also, like it's really it wasn't really effective the last time I used it, or my company used it. Like there were literally almost nothing there. I'm going to target a specific freelancing subreddit on Reddit. It's related to my country. Okay. That sounds like, yeah, that sounds like you know your target audience. So since you know also like where they are mostly gonna be located, then I would say like you're gonna like hit it right in the, you know, it's like a headshot kind of thing. You're gonna land your bird right on the spot. Wonderful Sky, welcome. You browse it daily. I browse Reddit daily as well, but not for IT subreddits. And they switch firms on a heartbeat for 20 euros per day more. They are cold-hearted. I love those guys. Why not, dude? If you're getting 20 euros per day more, why not? I would fucking do it too. If I'm gonna get more money somewhere else, you know, without like suffering any additional amount, yeah, I'll go there. Fuck that. Why would I be staying in a place that's like keeping me additional 20 euros from me? Loyalty has no value? Nah. Nah, you can't be loyal to a company, dude. I am not with that mindset at all. Why would you be loyal to a company? Like, why would you be a loyal person, an employee to any company whatsoever? It's a business. It's a business transaction. You are exchanging your time and skill set for money, right? Like it's a transaction. It's not an emotional exchange. It's a monetary exchange. You are selling something and they're buying it. Family together? No, it's nonsense, dude. It's nonsense. It's complete nonsense. It's nothing but propaganda, like made by these companies trying to keep people, you know, so you don't go look elsewhere. If you want to keep me, pay me more. Like there is nothing more that I'm gonna consider for staying if you want my services that I'm selling to you on an hourly rate or on a monthly rate. You like my services, you want to keep my services, you better pay more than the other guy who is willing to pay me this amount, right? I'm not going to be here out of loyalty. Like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, how loyalty like is going to pay my rent? Right? When it's end of the month, right? Like 31st of the month or 30th of the month, when I'm supposed to pay out the payment, like I don't get to say to my landlord, oh, we are a family here, right? Like, take my loyalty instead. No, he's going to say, pay or get the fuck out. So what you do, you pay or get the fuck out. Same shit. People get butthurt when their employees leave as if they couldn't pay them more. It's their fucking problem. I don't care, dude. It's not my problem. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. Bob Spoon Job 55. Welcome. How are you? When companies let you go, do they say like, oh, we are family, so we're gonna like, keep paying your rent or help you out. We're gonna make sure like you find another job before we cut off your salary. They don't do that. Or they don't say, oh, we're gonna let you go, but like we're just letting you know right now, like here is like 3 months. You can either do the job or like you can still keep looking. Just let us know when you find something. No, they don't do that. What they do, all of a sudden, you can't log into your email anymore, or you can't log onto your platform anymore, and then you're gonna get like some formal email, and they're gonna be like, "We thank you for your service and your time. Good luck." If you even get that. I've seen people fired in the past because they missed their billability target of 5%, even if they broke even. Yeah, I mean, after seeing, I've been in those situations. I did a lot of like consulting contract work, right? Like I worked on 1099s. It's called 1099, usually like 1099, like when you're doing as a contractor, not a full-time employee in the US, like you're on 1099. I did a lot of 1099 work, and I'm telling you, every single company that I worked at so far, not a single one of them gives a fuck about an employee, dude. They will always throw those words around your ear, like you're gonna hear, oh, we're a family. We're gonna like achieve great things together. We'll take care of you and you'll take care of us. We're gonna be successful together. The first hurdle they will hit, they will cut off people without a doubt. Yeah. I mean, also in the past in consulting firm where a dude with 20 years experience got fired just before his pension for misconduct. That's a common fucking thing. It happens everywhere. And after, like, this is the thing. Right now, as a person who has access to this kind of information, like you get to witness companies doing these kind of behaviors, and you see it affect real people with, like real life-changing effects to those people. You just don't want to be one of them. So why would you care and be loyal to a company? It's a business transaction. It's nothing more than that. My company doesn't get to kiss me goodnight at the end of the day. That's not my family, dude. It's a transaction. You are paying me from 8 to 5. I'll do the fucking 8 to 5. After that, good, like I'll see you tomorrow. Don't fucking bother me. I'm gonna go do my own shit with my own personal time. And if somebody else is willing to pay me more for those 8 to 5, that's where I'm gonna be. I don't care about you. It's a business transaction. Like, you don't go to a car dealership, right? And then you don't say, yo, sell me this car. The guy quotes it like, oh, this is like $20,000, brand new, whatever. You're like, I got $10,000. Give it to me for $10,000. They're gonna be like, no, get the fuck out of here, right? if somebody else comes down and offers them that full $20,000, that's the guy that they're gonna go with. They're not gonna, care about you. They're not gonna be like, no, we're not doing that. The same thing. I'm charging $100 for my services, goods and services, for example, right? And if you say, yeah, I'm gonna pay you 80 instead, I'm gonna be like, nah, same shit. Auto CEOs in boutique firms are the most weirdest ones. Actual sociopath knew one that inherited his daddy's firm and lost 60 full-time employees the first year. Yeah, that's how you fucking bankrupt a company. Like this, I mean, that's one way to do it. You can do it with like blackjack and hookers and whatnot too. There's like many more other ways you can do that shit. But yeah, I mean, what can you do? Vincent, welcome. Well, when I talk to recruiters, like they call me and they're like, Justin, we have this opportunity. It's a great opportunity. It has this, it has that, it has this, it has that, like ping pong table, whatever, like tennis court, whatever, like they keep like listing all these benefits. And I'm like, how much does it pay? What is the budget for this role? And then when the money is not good, the recruiter knows that the money is not good. So they say, we don't know, we don't have an exact like budget right now. Like, what are you thinking? I just straight up tell them, you either tell me what the budget is, or this is just a waste of my time. I'm not gonna continue this conversation any further. Because they try to lowball you with their shit. If it is paying so good, then why don't you tell me what it is? Right? If it's a good opportunity, then why don't you tell me how much it pays? Just like, if it is such a good thing, like, and you are so excited to tell me about it, then why the fuck don't you tell me about it? And the best moment to interview is when you have a job, no one can abuse you. Yeah, I mean, like, I've done both. I've done, like, I interviewed when I had a job. I've done it when I didn't have a job. Like, I usually don't really care. I'm really good at interviewing. That's like one of the things that I'm thankful about myself. I'm really good at interviews. Like, when it comes to interviews, I fucking crush them usually, right? And in the very beginning, though, I clear out the bullshit pretty good. Like when they just like try to zigzag around the questions and shit like this, I straight up just like tell them, like, they say like, oh, this is like a very warm and nice, good environment. I'm like, it doesn't matter. I don't care about that. It matters, but it doesn't matter as much as how much it's gonna pay me. Because at the end of the day, I have expenses. I have to pay. I have to pay every single day for staying in this house. It costs me money. I have to pay every single day for using this phone, right? Network carriers cost money. I have to pay every single day to turn on this light. Electricity costs money. I have to pay every single day for the internet. Internet costs money, right? It's not like some, ominous being coming down from the sky and giving it to me for free. I gotta pay for this shit somehow, right? So how much does it pay? That's all what it comes to, bro. I don't give a fuck about your ping pong tables. Can I pay my bills with your ping pong tables? Nah. Do I even get to, like, oh my God, like, that's another thing. When the fuck did you see a person enjoying at work a ping pong table? When your boss is breathing down your neck, you have like 3 deadlines in impossible like, and you have no time to ever like meet them. Like, when do you ever get the time to actually go throw some fucking ping pong on a ping pong table? Like, when did that ever happen? I've never seen like any people actually doing work at work. Like, I never seen them go around ping pong tables. Like, they even like look at you weird when you fucking like take 30-minute lunch, like that you are like by law protected to do, and they give you like the stink eye just for doing that. Like, when do you get to enjoy those ping pong tables anyways? When middle management sells ambiguous deadlines just to take all the credit, fuck that, I would never go back as an employee. I straight up don't take those tasks. What you gonna do? Fire me? Okay, fuck, fire me. Go meet your own deadline then. If it is unrealistic, I straight up tell them, dude. I mean, I'm not like aggressive or anything, but like I'm polite, I'm professional, and I'm just gonna say whatever your manager's name is, Jason, whatever, you know, Pam, whatever it is, right? Like, Pam, I'm afraid this is not a deliverable within the given timeline. I'm not promising that. That's it. I can't promise that because I'm physically not fucking able to do that shit. And they say like, we had to do it, we gotta do this, we gotta do that. No, I don't. I'm not doing fucking free work. I will do my best 8 to 5. After that, that's it. Because you are not paying me for 5:05 p.m., 5:01 p.m. and later. And I did not agree to work. Even if you pay me, I did not agree to work at those hours, right? I need some time to myself. I need to recharge. I need to rest my head, relax, chill out, do my shit, whatever I might be doing, right? It's my own business. Like, I don't understand that grind culture. People come up to you and say like, oh, bro, I work 80 hours this week. Like, you call this work? Like, fuck you. So what? You did 80 hours. You did 100 hours. Who gives a fuck? So what? I sat down and pet my cat. And I prefer to sit down and pet my cat. So what? Bruh. It makes me happier than doing 80 hours a week. Exactly. Fuck you pay me. Yeah. Dude, you get what you pay for. That's it. That applies to pretty much everything in that sense. If it's a transaction, the quality you're gonna get, quality costs money. So if you're not paying for it, you're not getting it. That's exactly what it is. I've been doing this for like over like 15 years now, I think. You know, I'm not gonna let you under and pay me. I'm not gonna do that job. I'm not gonna take that job if you don't pay me. That's it. Like, why would you ask for free labor? And then they're like, oh, there is no loyalty. Like, this is not about loyalty. This is a business transaction. Like, where does it ever pertain to loyalty? Like, it has nothing to do with it. We're not doing fucking crime. What are you talking about loyalty? You think like this is some fucking, you know, mafia or something? Like, what is this? Dude, this is an exchange of goods and services for money. Like, there is nothing more to it. I'm not gonna waste my life trying to like. Most depressing thing to see is seeing people that fell for the bait that company cares about them. No company will ever care about you, my dude. If you're not a shareholder, you will not benefit. Exactly. That's like so spot on. Like, every single recruiter that calls me, like, they always have this energy, right? Like, they're just doing their job, so I'm not really like putting them down. But every single recruiter has the same or similar tone. They will call you. They were like, "Oh, we have this amazing opportunity. It's amazing. It's amazing. Oh my God, I want to tell you about this great opportunity." Like, bro, chill out, right? Like, this is the first thing they say. "Hi, Justin, I want to tell you about this amazing opportunity." It's like they are preaching it to me, you know? It's like I'm in a church and a divine being brought it down upon us to bless us with that opportunity. Justin, amazing opportunity. Praise the opportunity. And then when you say, "How much does it pay?" They're like, "Well, well, it's like, you know, like how much you're looking for." But it's amazing, right? Bro. All the energy goes out the window when the question comes up. "Well, they have a budget of like $90,000 a year." You know, they say it like so fast, like it's like you're not going to acknowledge it. Bruh. "Well, they have a budget of monthly 7 peanuts, you know." That's like more than a peanut a week. You even get to save some peanuts at the end of the month. Because the less they pay you, the more commission they get. I'm not sure about that. Usually the commission recruiters, they get a percentage, so the higher it is, the better for them. But like they don't really have a say in how much the company is willing to pay you. They have a little interest against giving you as much money as possible. They get a flat fee bonus for a certain threshold. I don't know how it is over there, but in the US, it's the other way around. They get a percentage, like let's say like their commission is 10%, for example. So the higher the amount that the employee is getting paid, the higher the money that they get. Usually that's the case. I actually got more money because of that, like two or three projects, because they're like, yeah, when I was inexperienced at the time, like especially with like negotiating and stuff. So they asked me like how much you're looking for, and I think I said like 40, 45 or something like that. They're like, "Oh, that's a little too low." So if they ever ask you, you're gonna tell them like 60, 65, something like that, right? So I'm like, "Are you sure about this?" He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right. I was hoping, I hope it works, because I could use the more money, and that would actually work. You know, like I was gonna get 40. I was okay with 40 because I didn't know any better. And the recruiter actually get me like 63 or something like that an hour, which was pretty good. They get a flat fee bonus for a certain threshold. Yeah, it's different in the US. I'm not sure how it is in Canada, but it's definitely different in the US. Always ask for more, you will not lose the deal. Yeah, that's what I do right now. So usually I know, like from the description of the project, like how much the budget is going to be, and I always go like over 100K more. You know, if they say, "Oh, that's over the budget," like this is our budget, the word comes out. The word comes out, and then you say, yeah, that's not a problem. You know, like if you like it. If you don't like it, you say, "Yeah, maybe like this range would be ideal, but like that's too low," and then you just go from there. I'm not from Canada, I'm from EU, Belgium. No, I'm just like talking about how it works in the US. So I'm sure like things are different over there. Because in the US, like it would be extremely challenging to find someone when your goal is to get them as cheap as possible, no, you will lose that person right away. At the end of the day, fuck working for someone. Dude, I gotta say though, I had some like really good employers. You know, they knew what they were doing. They had realistic expectations from us, and they paid us our worth, right? And for those guys, honestly, like, it was the best. I didn't have to worry about money. Like, I didn't have to worry about like, oh, am I being underpaid? Am I paying less than my value? Am I losing money by staying in this job? Can I get more money somewhere else and actually like meet my financial goals? Right? I didn't have those questions in my head. And the work environment at work, right? Like in the office or whatever we were at the time, it was an office, right? It was amazing. They took care of us. They're like, oh, you're sick? You're gonna go home. You're gonna go home. Like, I was sick and I was feeling conscious. Like, oh, do I have to go? Should I go? Should I not go? When I shut to the office, it's like, Justin, what are you doing in the office? You are sick. Go home. Go sleep. Go rest. Come back when you're better. Just let me know. Like, that was my boss, and I fucking love that man. Right? I did like additional hours, you know, when we had like a client that they wanted to do some kind of deal with us to use our services, and then like honestly we didn't have enough time for it. So what we ended up doing, I did like doing additional work for that man to make that to secure that deal, for example, right? And I'm like, yeah, let's get this done. For like 2 weeks, I stayed late out of my own choice, right? He didn't ask us, he didn't expect us, but like, because he took care of us so well, honestly, every one of us was there. He took care of us so well, we were there. And he was there with us. He wasn't like home chilling or whatever, right? Like, he was there with us. And I remember that. I remember those. I remember feeling like so accomplished at the end of the day. Like, I wish I could get another boss like that. We worked, we did our job, and we fucking eventually that company got acquired because we did such a good job. And I'm gonna say, like, the biggest contributing factor the company was successful was because of the boss. He knew what he was doing. He treated us really good. He retained the workforce because he treated them like decent human beings, right? Like, I never had like any question in my head like that created worry or doubt. And it's a rarity. That's US labor laws. Here in the EU, it's mandatory and paid time when you are sick. I mean, yeah, it's like US doesn't have like such protective laws, unfortunately, but like usually like where you are at, it's at will, right? Like they call it at will employment. So at will employment means that you get to leave for whatever reason or for no reason at all if you like to, and the company can do the same. They can let you go for whatever reason or no reason at all at their own convenience at any time, right? That's the term of the base term of the employment in most of the states. I don't know, maybe like some states might have like some different variations to it, but basically that's pretty much like all over the country. So if you treat me like shit, and if I'm not happy, I can just leave for any reason or no reason whatsoever. So don't come to me crying, oh, you leave us in the middle of our shit, you have no loyalty. Yeah, but you treated me like shit. Apparently you don't give a fuck about me either. So, you know, win-win, lose-lose, whatever. Goodbye. Treating your employees as human beings and paying them fairly goes a long way. Exactly, dude. Exactly. I had, I think, 2 really solid places that I loved working at. 2 so far. 2. It was fucking amazing, and I was loving every minute of it, dude. People were good. The employees were amazing. and the environment was like amazing, and the pay was really good, and the boss was like, oh my god, I learned so much from like those bosses, both of them, right? And they would talk to us, they would communicate us. They wouldn't come up with those like bullshit approaches. We're a family here, we're gonna take care of each other, and then but we want you to work like 10 hours a day, and those like 2 hours are gonna be free. You know, no. I had to go to the ME. I just said I need to go to the ME one day. When is a good time? And then if there was nothing urgent, they're like, yeah, just go to the ME, just come back when you're done. That was it. I'm sick, I'm not feeling so well. Okay, go stay home. Because the approach that my boss took, that the main one was talking about, what he said was, okay, can you deliver this by this date? Is this something doable? Is this a reasonable expectation? And if you say, yeah, we can do this by that date, all right, can we sign on it? Can I make that promise to the client, right? And we would say, yeah, make that promise to the client. And then, so let's say like I was sick out for 2 days, that would potentially affect the delivery, right? Like the timeline. So what I would do is, because I agreed to it, I would go do the extra time and still make the deadline. And that worked for him, and that worked for us, right? Phil Rain, welcome. Mina, welcome. So, you know, like you treat me like a human being, I'll fucking go the extra mile for you. But like, if I have to come to work when I'm fucking sick, one of my ears falling off, I can lift up my left arm or whatever, and you still want me, like, you still want me to work in the office, like, go fuck yourself. But you're not a human being. God damn it, Fatal. What are you doing, dude? It is, what time is it there? 4:30? It's 1:30 over there. So shut up and get to work. I'm working, bro. 2:36. Oh yeah, you're not 3 hours, you're 2 hours, yeah. Arizona time. What you doing? Talking to two chats at the same time kind of feels weird. Hold on, I want to try something. Trovo live chat API. They have an API. Card stuff. Oh, did you find any goodies right now? Always finding goodies, my guy. Hell yeah, bro. Trovo chat services for applications built by third-party developers to receive and send chat messages to a channel. Receives chats by connecting to WebSocket-based chat service and keep the persistent connection. Sends chats through Send Chat API. See Send Chat APIs in Trovo chat service. For out and other Trovo APIs, please refer to Trovo API developer. Trovo chat service. So let's get this thing fucking working, because I'm curious. Oh, I'm already on this page. All right. Steps to connect chat service WebSocket. To receive real-time chats, you need to create WebSockets to receive chat messages from one or more channels. Get a token for chat service. The token will determine which channel or shard or channels you receive chats from. See section 4.1. Get token. Okay, let's get a fucking token. Gets the token for Trovo chat service token to read from the channel of the user that you pass the access token in. Requested scope chat connect. Request access token. Yes. HTTP request type get request. Curl token. So you use token to connect to the thing. So how do you get the access token in client ID? Chat message types and samples. Okay, we can make this work, but I just don't know where to get the access token and client ID. Is it here? Register your application. Okay, so I think you gotta do it here. Applications, you don't have, or you gotta be logged in. APIs, introduction, register your application. To make an application that uses Trove API, you first need to register your application. Once you create a developer application, you're assigned a client ID. Currently, the review process could take less than a week. We may contact you for follow-up questions through the email address you provided. You may also contact us through the email developer@trovo.live. Nikichik, welcome. Your application name, your company name, contact name and email, logo picture used for all processes, redirect URL for all process, links of authentication. Here's how to authenticate with your APIs. We allow the auth to spec as close as possible, so if you're familiar, it should be easy to get up and running. This guide is how to use Trovo authentication to enable your application to take actions on behalf of Trovo account or access certain data about users' accounts. We use parts of the OAuth 2 protocol. Okay. Plutopia, welcome. Let me check like what's in where it is in Trovo. Like Creator Studio. I don't think it's gonna be there. It's gotta be somewhere around here, right? Right. Client ID and access token. Where do you get it? Gene, welcome. So I don't understand. Like, where am I supposed to go to get this? Like, where do I apply? Where register your application? Where do you go to register your application? Where the fuck do you register your application, bro? Oh my god, my monitor just went out. Okay, let me see if I can just log in with my existing account here. I gotta do this off screen because I don't want to expose potential. My application. Oh, if you're logged in, that's like what you did. Application name. I'm gonna say JustinMusti. Application. Category. Choose a category. Analytics tool. Application. Broadcast suite. Browser extension. Chatbot. Chatbot. Application interaction. Application description. I am trying. I will be creating a custom listener to events to develop my own chat and other events alerts for my own streams. Redirect URLs, where users will be redirected after being authorized or failed to authorize. A maximum of 10 redirect URLs supported. True all this redirects URLs according to your record here. So I'm going to do HTTP localhost 9000. This URL you entered does not exist. Localhost.local. Can I do this? I'll try this. It says pending. Shit, this is not gonna give me anything to use right now. So, well, add me into this so I get all the chats and stuff as well. It's not really something I can add you into. I'm gonna be like writing a code using WebSockets. Like you wouldn't be able to use it over there. It only runs locally on this computer, Fatal. This one just get me into it. It doesn't make sense, my guy. Like it doesn't work. You can figure it out. What I'm thinking about like doing it is I wanna see if I can connect Twitch chat, Trovo chat, and YouTube chat into a single browser window, and then just populate it if I'm getting messages from every single one of them. So I don't have to look at 3 chats at a time. Instead, a single one, and it'll tell me from like where it's coming, or like with Streamwood. I'm not sure. I've never really looked at it honestly that way, because I always had like my look. This is how I watch my streams. Like you see, like my YouTube is here, and then this is my Trovo, and then this is my Twitch. So the way that this is happening is this is a Vivaldi browser. You can tile tabs next to each other, and this is how I monitor my chats. I don't use some like other thing, and has a symbol for each message so you know where it came from. I don't want to pay for Restream, so fuck it. That's why I'm using this. And another thing with Restream that's problematic for me is you cannot configure oh yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. The biggest problem with Restream is you cannot send audio on different tracks, one for live and one for WADs. So when my videos get saved, it won't have the live music. Right now, like if you look at any of my previous streams on my Twitch channel, none of them has music, because of the configuration I can make. I cannot do that configuration with Restream. It's a problem. Otherwise, it will just keep muting my videos on Twitch, and I don't like that. You don't want them to have it, right? No. So, like, if you go to my Twitch stream, I don't think I have it here. Actually, hold on. Twitch.tv and JustinMusti right here. Oh my god, this is so fucking bright. Okay, let's mute this. So if you go to my videos, right? Like this is the current one right now. So if you look at all my old ones, some of them like older than like last month, I think. Oh, it only stores up to 1 month. Like some of my videos, like they will have like muted audio on it. Oh, look right here. Like, look, you see that? Like this section right here is muted because I'm playing music, and then it saves it, and I don't want that to be saved. So right now, after I did the configuration, my videos, like none of them is muted anymore. Like I don't have any mutation, like muting anywhere in my videos anymore, because like at the end of the stream, when the thing gets saved, there is no music in them, and it's because of my configuration. And you can't do that with Restream. So if I go to stream and I go to audio, my desktop audio is disabled, desktop audio disabled, mics, everything is disabled. So when I'm going to output, like you see that, like it says here, Twitch VOD track, and like number 2. I'm just going to sing when we play to get it muted. So I'm telling Twitch, like display this on live, but don't save this to the WADs. And another thing I do is I'm excluding the audio track on YouTube. So if you go to my YouTube right now, there is no music on my YouTube stream. I have music on Twitch, Trovo, no music at all on YouTube, because it kept getting me like copyright. It blocked my stream a few times because of it. So I just completely canceled sound, any music on my Twitch. Sorry, on my YouTube. Like, and I go to here, like the Spotify audio here, like specifically, I isolated this sound. It doesn't play on number 2 if you look at this. And to YouTube, I only send track number 2, which doesn't include the sound from Spotify. So there's no sound there. So there's no music there, no sound from the Spotify. And I created a code for this using like Pulse Audio. Makes sense? Yeah. Yeah. I just didn't want to deal with it. So I created this configuration. It's the same on here on Linux and also on Windows. So when I'm playing games on YouTube, again, there is like no music. Like you just don't hear any music at all. I'll make a YouTube tutorial on this, how to do this. So if anybody's interested, they can actually like use that. But the thing is right now, like I created this application, but this will probably take some time. And I will not be able to use it until it gets resolved. It says pending and it says like it's going to take less than a week. It's kind of like weird that it takes that long, but like what to do. Yes, honey. Dude, I am actually like very happy how my application is coming together here. This is like pretty cool. This is really nice. I want to create a suspense component. So instead of like looking at this, it does the one, it uses the one I created. I'll be happy when you launch this. Oh, dude, I'm launching this like hopefully like within the next 2 months. Like it will be on. So today actually like I just finished this section here. So I'm just gonna verify everything is good, and then I'm gonna create a loading screen, a custom loading screen for myself, and then I'll do wrap my children in it and see how it works. So let me actually get started with that one. So I'm going to go to components here, and I think I have a loading here. Yeah, loading, and then this loading here. Yeah, let's modify this. This is being used in a few places right now, but I think I'm going to be... Can you hide my name in there somewhere like an Easter egg? Yeah, I can. I can put you in the footer or in the header. Like when it's loading, it will say loading failure rain humor. God damn it, bro. Fuck it, let's do it. Why not? Let me see where this is being used first, so we make sure that we are not breaking anything. Find usages. So it's getting here. So front-end pages and suspense, fallback loading. Okay. Components, credentials, loading credentials. Okay, loading. Okay, cool. So we're not going to lose that much. I want to create a new one here. I'm going to do suspense. We're going to call this suspense. Right. We're going to do suspense. No, suspense. What kind of spelling I'm doing? Oh my God. So I'm going to say here, this component will render a loading indicator that displays a loader icon or company logo as a loader icon also has the option to pass an image, pass a text, and or image icon optionally. That makes sense, right? Be so funny. Like when it's loading, it will say loading failure right now. I did. So we're gonna do export default function, and then the function name is gonna be suspense, and this is gonna take children, and then return. We're gonna do I think this needs to be a flex. Okay, let's make this thing. We're gonna say flex. Cool. We're gonna need to import this fucker. And ow. Yeah. Okay. Cool. So this is the beginning. We're gonna say this is your loading screen. So we're gonna have children, and we're gonna have is loading. So is loading here is important, right? So we're gonna say constant, right? We're gonna say is loading, set loading equals use state by default is loading. Is loading. Let's make it this. So is loading, and then by default this is gonna be false. Actually, no, it's gonna be true. What the fuck? And then we're gonna say suspense props. Cool, this is fine. We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna do this, and then what's gonna no new chat. Okay. So right now this is fine. Unsafe reception of top element with any value. Shut the fuck up. This is makes no sense. This is Boolean and then suspense props. We're gonna do this as chakra suspense props. I'm gonna do export interface suspense props extends chakra suspense props, and then we're gonna have is loading is gonna be a Boolean. Can you explain to me what this is again? I remember a little about it before, but not everything. This is a file uploader and file converter service. But initially it's going to be first the file uploader that you're going to be able to implement into your applications, and it will place the file directly into your target destination that you will give us access to. And then the second one is going to be the conversion when I implement that as well. So you will be able to convert your file either through the uploader or directly from the endpoints, let's say like from PDF to PNG, JPEG to PNG, PNG to PDF, vice versa, yada, yada, yada. And I will be charging them like either like a subscription fee or like pay as you go model. That's the gist of it. Yes, I'm going to refill my tea. Give me 1 sec. What? So will this be able to be used by only an individual person, or can companies also use this for their business network, like large scale? This is more aimed for companies, but individuals also can use it. Oh shit, static. God damn it. How do I get rid of this shit? It's like business to business and business to client. It'll do both. I think I'm coming close to preparing a demo sometime soon. So once I get there, I think you'll be able to see like how it is getting used. Nice. I like the large scale. Oh, this is definitely large scale. NR6 Yai lover. Welcome. Those names, bro. So this is your loading screen. And then, so we're gonna do here home, and then this is gonna be end, and this here is gonna be underscore is loading, right? Then we're gonna say here, we're gonna say react dot fragment. How about you fucking import this shit? React that fragment. This is your loading screen. Cool. What are you doing? This is not... Oh, it thinks that it's being smart. You dingleberry motherfucker. Otherwise, just return, right? Not is loading. Not is loading. Then just return children. Also, let's do this inside a React.fragment, right? React.fragment, and then render children. Cool. That should be straightforward, I think. I feel like this will do just fine. Now, the main thing here is actually handling this section here properly, so we get to display our logos and whatnot in it, like in a sleek look. Okay, so now what's gonna happen is I'm gonna put like a loading icon in this thing, but like first I wanna kind of like render this. So first let's add this to our exports. So suspense is gonna be right after this. Default as suspense from suspense. So we have our suspense, and I will bring it down to our credential item here, right? So the credential item, I'm gonna wrap my entirety of this thing. Where is that happening? Where's my suspense that I have here? What is it called? When I click the button, is loading thingy. Skeleton. There you go. So this skeleton is gonna be replaced with suspense. So if it is loading, actually is loaded. Oh, I like this word better. So let me take me there, and then this is gonna be is loaded. Then I can straight up use is loading here, right? Is loaded, and cool. So the default here now needs to be false. Bexy, thank you. I'm doing good. How about you? Okay. Cool. So now I'm just gonna like intentionally say like this is true, right? Just so I can like render it properly. Just kill this thing, is loading, use state is true, that's fine. So if I come down here, this is your loading screen. Perfect. So it actually displays what I wanted to display. Any thoughts on design patterns? Yeah, learn them. So it actually makes sense. learn a few at least, or like have a basic understanding of what they are, how they work, what they pertain. Megazord, welcome. They will definitely help you. People talk about design patterns, but most people don't ever apply them. And then you end up with what they call spaghetti code. Are they included on clean code principles? Clean code principles, yeah. I mean, this is the thing. Like, usually, what people do is like when they create MVPs, they don't really care for it that much, right? Like when you have like 4 or 5 pages or like a couple files in your code base and there's not really much going on, people don't really care for that structure. And then as they keep building on top of it, now the foundation is fucked up, and you just keep building on top of it, building on top of it. It just becomes more and more convoluted, and then more complex, and then things are everywhere. There is no standard. There is no modularity. There is no separation of like logic. And then like as your app scales up, then what happens is it becomes harder to maintain, harder to make changes, harder to implement new things, and harder to test and validate the integrity of your application. And that's because you did not employ a set of standards either that comes with your design patterns or a standard that is introduced through some architectural design within your code base. And I've ever so rarely seen it applied at any corporate level. Like I don't think I've ever seen it ever, like in any corporate environment. Some startups I worked in, they tried to do it. They were successful to a degree, but again, they usually apparently allowed developers' personal preferences to take place. So, it was kind of like jumbled up here and there, but still it's better than not having any at all. Design principles will definitely help you. Like as a programmer, like it's good that you know how to make certain things, you know how to like make things work, yada yada yada. But again, when things start to scale up, if you do not have proper architecture in place and established standards in place, it's just gonna be really hard to maintain that code. Also, like definitely stick to the dry principle. If you don't know what that means, it means don't repeat yourself. Dry programming. This one right here, don't repeat yourself. There's like tons of tutorials, tons of explanations on how to like avoid this. So I would say definitely have a look into this. This is also like another thing that will more than likely help you, in the long run. No humor, welcome. Megazord, welcome. How are you guys doing? Jordan, welcome. Yeah, so actually this is what I'm doing right now. Like if you are looking at these components that I'm creating here, I'm centralizing these components that I'm using throughout my application, and when I need to edit them or customize them, it's in a single place. So I don't have to go from file to file and look where I'm utilizing similar things and have to update them one by one manually, right? Like that doesn't make any sense. That's like one example to dry principle. So when I'm dealing with this thing, like my logo is in one place, I can render this in every single place. I just import this and use it in the imported file. And if I need to make changes, I make changes to this in a single location only, nowhere else. and it will be applied everywhere that is being utilized, right? So it makes it extremely easy on my end as an engineer to maintain this fucker. I assume on OOP people must use poly, abstract, anchor inheritance on design patterns, as you say. I mean, there's like another aspect of it, but like Python, for example, is a good example to do that, like where you utilize existing functionalities of another class that has been declared somewhere else, and you want to make like certain modifications or minor changes or additional functionalities implemented on top of the existing ones, right? Like you extend from it and then you introduce whatever changes you would like to introduce. Like, for example, on Python, one thing that I actually do is when I'm declaring my models, the representation of a database table, right? I have a base table. I have a base model. And this base model represents, right? Every model in my application right now extends from this particular class. This is used for every single class. And what this does, it already declares an ID for your thing. Because by default, models ID is an integer field, which I don't like. I would like to have a primary ID as a UUID field as my primary ID, and this is my internal ID. And then every single entry has a created add field, an updated add field, and an is deleted field. And is deleted field does is it creates a soft delete thing, but I don't want to copy paste this thing in every single model I'm creating. I just want it to have by default. So what I do is when I'm creating my model, it extends from this. So it already has these properties because it's available through the parent class now. I don't know what that means. I'm not familiar with that term, but like my use case is like this is me not repeating myself, right? This is me creating a standard, following that standard, and avoiding repetition. Because otherwise, if I do not do this, and I want to have these fields on all the other models I'm creating, I have to copy paste this everywhere, right? Like, so if I'm going to like my credential model here in another application, right? Credential models. And if I look at my credential, so this credential extends that class I just showed you, generic base class. And then this class, see, like I'm not declaring an ID here. I'm not declaring a created add, updated add, and I'm not declaring an is deleted field, but it already has it now. So if I go to my data grid, I hope it works. I might have expired on my trial, but we'll see. So if I go to my credentials, if this loads, hopefully, right? Credentials, right? If I go look at this, you will see that my ID is UUID format, right? Created that is here, updated that is here, is deleted is here. And all the other things I deployed within that particular model itself is here. So I don't have to repeat these fields in every single model I'm creating. It's already there. That's like how you don't repeat yourself. This is just one example. There's like thousands and millions of them out there. But, you know, it's a good way to have like the knowledge that you need to create standards and, you know, like infrastructure and then like architecture design. So, you know, like your code makes sense in the most efficient way. Yeah, I would say like read into like design principles and look into the examples that they provide. So it kind of sits, because examples will help you more than just reading about it. When you see the code in action, when you see the execution, and when you connect the dots, like both logically in your head and also visually, right? Like then you can say down the road, like when you're facing similar challenges where your code is getting like complicated or convoluted or getting bloated, you know, like you know what to do because you've seen examples of it. You dabble with it a little bit, like you know what your path is supposed to be. So they will help you in that regard. But this is just one example, you know. Usually I like to do these things at the beginning of, yeah, don't rewrite code, reuse. Exactly. That's the whole principle before, like behind the dry thing. Like don't repeat yourself. If you can centralize, or I'm kind of using those words interchangeably, like modularize a thing, a component, a class, an object, whatever, right? Do that if you can. If it is being used in two places, right? That's an indication you need to centralize that bit, whatever it might be. So for me, like here, like all these components that I created in here, they're being used everywhere. So my alerts here, like these messages, right, that I'm creating, like error message, success message, this is used everywhere. But I'm not going and creating, copy pasting this code everywhere. It's in a single place. I am parameterizing it, and I'm passing whatever I need to pass to it. And when I need to modify this thing, it's modified in a single location. So it's going to be much easier for me to maintain this code rather than having to like look for the changes, similar changes I made everywhere else within the application. Maybe you will find them, maybe you won't. But with this one, it eliminates the need to look because it's in a single place, one single location. That's it. You know where to look because you have a standard that you created, that your components are modularized. You know where they are, you know the location, and try to name your things like that relates, like that's relevant to what it contains, what it does. So you know, like, you know, when you're looking at the file names or function names or class names, whatever they may be, you know what they do. Or you can like, you know, implicit, you can implicitly extract that, you know, data from it without having to like dig through the code. There's like so many examples out there. This is just me doing my, like coming from my own experience. This is just me doing my thing. But again, I think like this is in line with like the best practices out there. At least I'm trying to be in line, you know, with those. For example, right, this logo, right? I am using this logo in 1, 2, 3, 4 different locations. 4 different locations I'm rendering a logo component. So if I did not do this, I would have to copy paste this code in 4 different locations as of right now. If I need to utilize logos somewhere down the line in more different locations, I would have to copy paste this code again and again and again and again and again. So let's say I need to make a change to the color or the background color or a border, whatever, right? I have to go to each and every single location that I'm using a logo and make that change manually on each one of them. But I'm not doing that because that's just not a good approach. It's not a good practice. So instead, I made this into a single component, a reusable component, right? And I am using that reusable component in other locations. So basically, there is only like one hood, but that hood goes everywhere to do its work. But when I need to make changes to it, I am making a change in a single location, which is here. So, and it's taking effect everywhere that this is being used without me having to go there and manually do those changes again. That's like another example to your dry principle. So I would suggest like you look into ways doing similar approaches. So, you know, it saves you time, it saves you headache, and it will definitely save you a lot of room on making your code more readable, because when you're looking at a component, okay, there's a logo component here, you have like one line instead of having like 16 lines, right? And that's a good thing to have. Otherwise, like if you had to like ridiculously recreate every single component that you would be utilizing in other places, like this 16 lines would be 100, 200, 300, 1,000, depending on the size of the page you're creating. So yeah. I'm having a slight headache, dude. I don't know what to do about this. I understand it right now. Don't rewrite, but reuse. Yep. Sometimes that's not up to you. Thank you for your explanation. Yeah, you're welcome, dude. Of course. I'm happy to do that. Sometimes that's not really up to you. If you're an engineer that is hired and then you just join a new team and they have not implemented such approaches, right? And then the code base doesn't allow you to start utilizing such approaches, or they don't take kindly to like utilizing those improvements. It might not be up to you sometimes. So you gotta live with it, in a new job. But if you're starting your own and if you're like creating your own, I would say like look into these kind of things. So, it makes you a better programmer, better engineer. It makes you definitely more efficient because, you are definitely spending less time on creating certain things. So you can use that additional time to do other things, like it pushes your project further, faster in less amount of time. So it makes it easier too, like to do your thing. But Mustabi, what is the must-have habits on workflow that did make you better or work calm and chill? I'm not sure if I consider it chill. First of all, I don't ever call myself like I'm a good programmer. I don't think good programmers ever call themselves good programmers. They just try to be the best they can. So that's like, I would say, just be the best you can. Keep yourself up to date with the most recent changes, especially in your own stack. And if that doesn't make sense, maybe translate into Turkish. So I'm gonna like dive down into it a little bit. Like, so let's say like your stack is Python, Django, TypeScript, and React, right? So the thing with those 4 items I just listed, they change pretty much almost daily. They keep introducing new things. They keep making improvements. There is always like a minor release, major release, minor release, major release, whatever. Like there are always changes going on. So you need to keep yourself up to date with those changes because they do security updates, they do feature updates, they do like deprecation of features, introduction of new features that might make your code like less vulnerable and more efficient and optimized, whatnot. So you need to keep yourself up to date with those changes. Always follow whatever stack that you are utilizing, follow their environment to make sure that you are aware of the new introductions and deprecations or plans to deprecate certain functionalities. So, like you are not like losing your touch with the changes. And shit, what was I saying? Yeah, that like since you're up to date, like your experience will be relevant to what's going on with the current flow. Because with programming, that's like the one thing that doesn't change. It always changes. So you have to be up to date. Like I read documentation pretty much every single day. Like every single day I'm doing documentations here. I read it more than I read anything else. I read it more than I read stuff on Reddit. Like that's how much I read it. But like when I'm looking for things, when I need to do certain things, I know which one is the newest one in my stack because I read it every single day. And the second one is always try to be more efficient. And by meaning that it's easier said than done, but like to be efficient in a code base, like you need to follow the best practices. And what are the best practices? It depends on what your stack is, what your industry is, or what your area of work is within programming or software engineering in general. So, I would read into those design principles, architecturing and standardization, modularization, centralization of core components and things like that. Look into those. Right now, like when I first started this project, I had to do a lot of heavy lifting, creating the architecture, right? Like designing the architecture of this thing, like coming up with these components and then like modularizing each of these components that I'm reusing in other locations, and then how they are customizable, how they are parameterizable, and what I cannot pass them, right? And then if they're playing nice with my ES linter and things like that. So this was a new thing for me, like especially this area here, for example. This is like as part of the dry principle I just mentioned, don't repeat yourself thing. So because it's a new framework, it's a new language, TypeScript for me, somewhat new because, like it's a superset of JavaScript, but there are still things that you need to learn and understand for things to make sense. So like I had to do a lot of tedious stuff to get to this. Right now, like my code base with this one is several times more stable than from day one because I tried to implement the best practices that I came across or I learned about or I thought about, right? So now when I'm trying to create forms or models or like create images or creating loading states and things like this, it's just a matter of importing it and initializing it because I already did the heavy work, which makes it easier to maintain now. So that's kind of what I was saying. Like it has a story there, like it has a history there that took certain amount of work for it to be efficient and optimized. But the best comes from like experience. Just get hands-on with it, try to like experiment with it, see like how you can make it more efficient, easier to read, perform better, present itself better, readability. Like when you are looking at a code, like you should be able to scan like what it does and understand it, like within the span of like 3 to 5 seconds. In certain places that's not really possible because like the logic you are creating is more convoluted because the user experience requires that. So make sure that you add commentary, right? Commentary is going to be your friend because you're going to create something here. Yeah, it works, what it is because it's fresh in your mind, right? But 6 months down the line, you need to touch it, you need to make changes to it, but you have no idea what it is doing because you did not leave yourself any notes. So add commentary. Comment everything. Even though like you are being captain obvious with it, comment it. I had engineers like who would literally delete fucking comments that I left and it would infuriate me. Dude, what are you doing? It doesn't hurt you. Read it or just pass by. Like, that's going to help us later down the road. What's your problem? Also test your code. Unit test. I mean like write tests for your code. Because without it, I'm guaranteeing you after it goes over like 5 pages, it will start to break with every change you make. Write test for everything, for every trivial thing. It will save you time. It will save you from headaches. It will save you from pulling out your hair. Write tests. Write tests. Trust me on that one. I bet money on it. You're welcome, dude. I'm happy to explain. I mean, these are just my opinions, and I think most of the like engineers you'll come across will say the similar things, like with testing, like write test, test it, test. You know, my YouTube is going off the charts, yo. Arafat, welcome. Pleginator, welcome. Excuse me. Okay, let's get to this. See if I can. Hold on. I'm gonna see if I can find those files and just transfer it here, and then see if I can edit them. 1 second. I think I found it, yo. I have a PSD file from way back. I don't know how it really looks. I didn't spend time trying to open it, but I think I'm gonna install GIMP here and then see if I can render it. So let's see. GIMP. GIMP is our friend. I don't really remember it honestly anymore, but let's see. Download 210. Does this download like a deb? Like what is it? Install GMP Flatpak. Flatpak. No. So let's go to here. Let's see if this will work. Do you want to install it? Runtime, given a stable platform found in remote flat. Do you want to install it? Yes. Please. Permissions, IPC network, X11, DRI, file access, dbus access tags, yabba yabba. Yes. Installing. Okay. I'm having a headache. I hate this shit. I wanted to have a really good day today, but I guess this is gonna be a struggle. I'll do whatever I can in terms so I can still make a bit of progress for the day. Wow, it's taking a long time. Must be something big, yeah. NVIDIA 51565. Damn. Keen, welcome. I fucking love Linux, bro. Look at this shit. There you go. So if I just do GIMP, yeah, it's there. I think I just need to renew my thing here, like open up a new tab and then GIMP. Git prompt GIMP. It's not in the command line? That's kind of interesting. I would think that it's in the command line. So you run it like this? This is some bullshit. Okay, whatever. Since we already have it, I'm gonna do it over here. Let's do GIMP. Okay, querying new plugins. Yabba yabba. Okay. There we go. Wow, everything looks so small. That's not good, bro. The scaling doesn't really work apparently. Okay, I'm gonna download that zip file and I'm gonna extract it to, okay, this is the wrong browser. Go to my mail. Put the download, please. Thank you. Okay. Could you please archive manager? Yes, please. And then extract to documents. Let's go. Show file and close. And then we have, okay. Oh, I already have this thing. Hell yeah, baby. I have the PNG of this thing, but it doesn't really. Actually, it looks pretty good. I want like these lines to be like pulsating, like doing this. I wish I could do that. I don't know how to do that. I wonder import the image from color profile, how put to convert, I guess. What am I looking at? How do I, okay. 400. What is this, dude? Okay, this has the whole thing. So, and I think these are my layers. Over here, this one here. Okay, can I remove this? Because remove, no, just delete layer. There you go. I wish I could make these things bigger, bro. Like, it's hard to read these. And why do I have... Oh. Okay. Windows, the toolbox and the show tabs, time position, like... Because my monitor is 4K, things look so small. I just want it to look bigger. Is there like a preferences thing I'm missing here? Settings. No, that's not it. Edit. Preferences. Let's see. Interface. Theme. Dark. Okay. Toolbox help display. Check size. Check style. Check size. Large. I don't know if that's gonna be a thing. No. Excuse me. Window management. Appearance. Dialog defaults. Display. I would think that it's like here, but monitor resolution did take automatically. So if I do this, mm, title, current format. Oh, let's see if we can find some. Okay, GIMP scale. Application. I'm not sure if this is gonna make sense. Open select, no. It 4K monitor, so maybe like everything is too small in 4K. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm dealing with. See if changing this setting, icon theme, custom icon works out. I also run 2.8 and have that option. Now 2.10 and having set the icon size to huge is better. Still a bit smaller than I'd like. Thanks for them to help us. Much appreciated. Settings, interface, icon theme. Setting, interface. Oh no, that's not it. Settings, interface, icon theme. Icon theme. From resolution. Okay, this kind of helped, but it is still small. I have it like bigger than huge. Bruh. That's not. Is GIMP on my machine is blurry? Blurry? Oh shit. Hold on. If I change my scaling to 200, like more than 200, I wonder if it would be a thing. So let's say like I do like 300 for LG, right? Let's see. Apply. Oh shit. Everything looks so big. Um, oh my god. Are you for real? Yeah, this looks much better now, but it messed up everything else. Oh my god, bro. Everything looks so big. Like everything else looks ass. Like look at this. Bro, what's going on? No, this did not really work well. Let's do 200, back to 200, and then apply. Keep changes. This is cool. Also, why is my monitor? Oh, it said 144 hertz. Okay, cool. Good job, good job. We are back. We're back, bro. That was like a challenge here. Honestly, I think this will do. So. What I wanted to do here is, okay, I'm gonna do open an image file of logo, PST, this one here. GIMP with an RGB, relative erratic, duration, absolute erratic, convert. What is this? I don't understand why this is even here. Kind of weird, bruh. Megazord, welcome. Yeah, we're gonna just close this one. Start changes. Oh, it just killed the whole thing. All right. Exit, yes, and then give me GIMP back. And okay. Open recent full. There you go. So okay. And I need to make sure this 400. Yeah, there you go. So I can actually see this stuff. So what I want to do here, I just want to extract this section right here without the file lib, right? I'm going to say this is a new thing. I'm going to do save as. I'm going to do file lib logo. What should we name this? File lib logo. Icon only, right? That's kind of like what it is. We're going to do save. Okay. And then, so we are working on icon only. Cool. Since we are working on icon only, what is this? Okay, we're going to remove that. Remove the text. Remove those lines. Oh no, we want those lines. And spacebar. Nope. We want arrow. Yep. Line 1, line 2, line 3. I don't know what this is. Oh, so this here, I'm going to delete. And then this here, delete. And then this here, delete. And what is this? I don't know what that is. So if it has no effect, it's gone. And then spacebar. Oh, that's the thing. Okay. And then arrow up and the lines. Okay. So now I need to resize this thing to exactly where this here by, like, it's going to be a square, perfectly square canvas. I don't know how to resize the canvas. Image, mode, precision, transform, canvas size. Canvas size, scale image. Can I do like 800 by 800? So I can do. Okay, I'm gonna do scale. Shit, what happened? Hold on one sec. I'm gonna do 100%. No, I guess we gotta get back to changes again. So we're gonna do image, scale image. It's back there. Cancel. I think that's not it. Canvas size. Okay, let's try it 800 by 800. Resize. Fill with transparency. Resize. Okay, that's what I wanted. Okay. 800 by 800. So this layer here, what is this layer? Like, I don't understand. Spacebar. Okay. So the spacebar, I need to move it. How do you get the move tool? Move tool. Okay. This is gonna be right here, right? And then it's gonna cover the entirety of this thing here. So the spacebar, and then I'm gonna do, is this a text? I can't tell if this is a text. No, this is not a text. Because if I do this, it doesn't really. This is a text tool, right? Text tool. Okay. Yeah, this doesn't really respond. God damn it. Can I delete this? I did. Okay. Delete. Can't. I don't understand what. How is this supposed to work? 200. Okay. Uh-huh. This is really weird. Empty text layer. Okay. We're gonna delete this. And then I'm gonna include a new one here. This is gonna be my thing. What's the HTML code for a spacebar? Type spacebar icon from keyboard to represent the spacebar. Yeah, this one right here. I gotta use the restroom. I'll be back. Cool. All right, I'm back. I had to feed my cat as well. Oh, there we go. So how do you type a space bar? Basically this here. So if I'm typing, right? There you go. I needed to fill this entirety of this thing here. But I can barely see these icons, bro. Like it's so small. Okay, let's make this bigger. And then I'm gonna move it up. Evil machine, welcome. So how do you move this up? No, that's not it. That's not it. How do you move this? Okay, let's see. This is move tool, right? Yeah. Move. Can't move this. No. How do you move this motherfucker, dude? No, man. GIMP is giving me anxiety. GIMP move text. Quick. Time component so you'll be ready for anything. Moving text with the text tool. Most of the time when you want to move your text around, you just finish typing everything out and probably still get the text code to active. Perfect. Not swap back to it with the easily memorable keyboard shortcut T. Make sure that your textbook is active by clicking anywhere within your text. You'll see the border handles and pop-up text and then Alt key. Test with move tool. It's basically pick a layer or guide. That's what I'm doing, the move tool. Move. Alignment. And... Huh. Huh. Interesting. Let's make it 50 pixels. Okay, now I see it. So oh, how the fuck are you supposed to move this, bro? You can't move an element like with GIMP, like it doesn't care. Oh, I have to be touching the character. So if I'm on the character, I can move it. But if I'm not on the character, this is stupid. Can I move it with the mouse? Okay, you can do it with the mouse. That's fine. I mean, with the arrow keys. Okay. And I'm gonna make this bigger. I make it bold. Doesn't look like it really cares. Okay. Why does it stop there? Hmm. Okay. We're gonna make this go as much as possible, and then supposedly I should be able to move it with the up key. There we go. It's kind of messed up that it's making us suffer. This is so messed up. I wonder if it's like because of my resolution. Hmm. And I think I need a little bit of space on this one here. Cool. Okay. Move this. No, god damn it. Okay. I need it right about here. I don't like this font, but maybe we can change the font. So sans serif. Can I like try something else? How about you give me like a drop down here? No? Ubuntu bold. Mama. How about I do Powerline? I have Powerline phones. Why don't I? Maslow LG for Powerline. Yeah, I am not having the best time like shaping this because I don't want this to be the thing. How to type spacebar icon. How to type Unicode characters. Type the character code. Okay, let's say Linux. In one or both of the following methods work to directly input Unicode characters, holding Control and uppercase and Shift, typing U followed by the hex digits, then releasing. Control Shift U followed by the code in hex. Okay, so Unicode character for spacebar. Unicode character for space. Space 0020. Uh-huh. Zero zero 20. So let's try this if this is gonna work. So I'm gonna do like a new one here just to test this. Okay. www, for example, and then Control Shift U, and then 0020. I don't see the space character. Am I missing it? Control Shift. Hold on. What was the thing? The shortcut? Control Shift U, followed by the code in hex. You only need to hold down Control and Shift while typing. Mm, 0020. Like, am I fucking missing this shit? Yeah, bruh. Space. Oh, it's just like space. No, I need the space. No, it's space. Is it like figure space? Is it this? I don't. It's not visible. Hold on. Is this like tripping on this? No. Paste. I don't know what this is. I can't, you can't even see this dude. Yeah. Unicode space bar icon space symbol. I need the symbol. Craft, welcome. Unicode and the space bar. Represent a space bar. Yeah, this one right here. 2423. Control Shift U. 2423. Oh, okay, it showed up. Hold on. 2423. So if I'm doing that, right? 2423. Oh my god, it worked. If I make this bigger, if I make this bold. Oh, there you go. Now it works. So I can actually delete this fucker now. Because I have this guy now, right? And let's do Maslow LG for power line bold. Ew. Ew. Okay. I want to do this. Online font viewer. I just want to see font drop. I don't know what this is, but let's see. Parsing. Oh, I'm supposed to like drop something here? No. Okay, how about we do this? See Powerline fonts online. Font aggregator. Font icons. No. Because it won't let me see it like when I type it, which is kind of weird. Can I do it over here? I think I can do it over here. Settings. Okay, let's see. I think. Okay, font. There you go. I think we can do it over here. But we don't really need that. Like I can switch. It doesn't immediately show it. Monospaced. Most mono. Let's see this one. Still looks like a goddamn square and nothing else. Ubuntu. Nope. Looks really weird. Career. Nope. 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 I wish I could just like do this so it would just. Okay. Here. Powerline. Anything for Powerline makes it look so weird. Go mono for Powerline. No. Heck. IBM. Oh. IBM seminar. Consolata. Hold on. I'm just gonna do this like 40. Oh shit. No, not 440. Power line. Yeah. E for power line. Oh. About monospace. Yeah. Moto no, noto mono. To mono. No, no. Yeah. I wish I knew like what fonts would have coverage for the okay, noto serif. Japan is the same. Meh. Oh, meh. Pedestra OT. I have no idea what this is. Worry. Nope. Mina, welcome. Worry. Nope. Nope. Push. No. Ubuntu condensed. No. Gothic. No. Bookman. Nope. No. Team Mama. No. 18. No. Hold on. I don't have to put it over here. I can just put it over here so I can actually see it better. There you go. Suruma, no. No. Sans serif, no. Roboto, no. Ramaraja, no. Reese. Oh my god. Rachana, no. Nimbus Ramen? Nah. Nakula, nah. Nimbus Sans, nah. Narasi. Hmm. Yes, maybe? Maybe. Nats? No. NTR? No. Mira? No. Manjari? No. Mandali? No. Malona. I sound like Gandalf on this one. No. Um, It's like I need like border radius on this thing. Loxaman, Kinari, Khmer OS system, Khmer OS, Karelium, new. Karumbi, no. No, no. Free shares, free sons, do UT, no. Droid, dialogue, no. Urchati, no. Deja vu, share it, deja vu, show, sons, no. I don't even know, like, there were, like, this many fonts, bro. It's nuts. This is weird. Proportional. Power line. Power line. Power line. No. 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 Bro, this is annoying that I don't know much about fonts, apparently. That's it. Dialog input. Career 10 pitch. What the heckity heck? Okay. Let's see. Free funds. Let's see. Top fund. Download funds. 1,001 free funds. 75,000 funds. I have no idea what this is, but here, okay, let's disable this because I don't even see it, bro. Can you display like more than 2 fonts? They don't even have like a representation of that character in their fonts. I guess that's not really the case then. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Unicode character fonts. Unicode font. Unicode symbols. The place for interesting question. Deja vu Sun, Sticks General, Gothic, every monofont which has nearly as many as non-static glyphs as Code 2000, especially in the range. Sogoi emoji has this character, but specifically Dingbats font. So besides those, it has Latin script only. Symbols has even more other characters, but are present by default. If you're on older Windows, then you could try copy these fonts. Symbola. I'm not sure what this is. Available at. Not sure if this is preview of available funds. Preview. Yegan. Hold on. What's the license? Limited to personal use. Yeah, that's not gonna be a personal thing, so I can't really hold on to it like that. Yeah. Let's do Unicode. Oh, this one actually rendered it. Like this is the first one that rendered it. Unicode objects. Unicode. How about we do like ASCII? ASCII Enigma phones. How about we do icon? Icon fonts. There's like so many of it, but no representation of the space character. Okay. How about we say UI? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now, how about this? Gothic. Special. I feel special. It gave me a QR code here. Bruh. Typewriter? Retro. Bitmap pixel. How about curve? No. I don't know much about license type. Free. Public domain. Let's see. Update. Okay. Update. What is this? Update. What? No glyph. Glyph. How do you glyph? Glyph. Glyph. Is this how you type it? Glyph. Only two. Okay. Let's just say everything but glyph. First page. Nothing glyph. Glyph. Nothing. Let's do 9th page. No. None of them is working here. Interesting. I don't really care for this. No, bruh. Free fonts online. There's gotta be something that we can test. Best free fonts website for restaurants and 1001 fonts. We just check this out. The font. Let's check the font. How do you preview certain things? How do you preview them? Themes, new fonts, authors, submit a font, search. Glyph. Fonts.com, glyph. Commercial fonts for type your text here. There you go. Show variants, fonts 200, submit. Look at there's like more availability here, but doesn't really. Isn't there much here when I do glyph? If I do just search. Fonts 200 medium submit doesn't make any sense. Fonts.com, best fonts, search fonts, browse. Let's browse. I'm gonna type this here. Dot. It just shows a dot. Bruh. Okay. 134. It's weird that it just shows a dot. How did I get like Rokio? How are you? Welcome. How's it going? Trying to find a working font for Unicode characters. So I guess I'm out of luck here. Okay, I think I'm just gonna go with like free icons on free icons. Vector icons and stickers. See icons. I'm just gonna say space. Not space. I can't type. It's 7 o'clock. Nothing I should say space bar. Space bar. Not really it. Doesn't make any sense. All icons, interface icons, just all of it, but doesn't really look like free icon. Okay, let's go. Space bar. When you search for a space bar, this is what shows up. This has nothing to do with it, bruh. SVG, PNG. I know this one. Let's do spacebar. It just keeps giving me the keyboard. The spacebar icon. Come on, it's really not that hard. It shouldn't be this hard. This is nuts, bro. Did it really like filter it at all? Spacebar, search by image. Okay. I guess that's not it. This is nuts. No. Okay. Spacebar icon. You're making me nervous now. Oh, I typed space, bruh. That's my bad. Spacebar icon. Yeah, this is like something. This is what I need. Spacebar icon. So let's see where this is. Icon Scout. This does not include the right to collect or compile from Icon Scout to replicate, develop a similar company service down. What is the thing though? What is the license on this? Unicorn's font. But what is the license on this? Because I do like this and I don't want to like keep looking. Free with all access subscription, free with attribution, download an SVG, Yeah, I don't want to pay, and I don't want to like have attribution. Free spacebar icon. Oh, this is the same website. God damn it. Okay. Icon scout, icons add spacebar, icon Google material. No. Ugly as heck, bro. No. Okay. Spacebar. Let's see. Spacebar. This could work. I don't even, you can't even see these. Maybe the colors here. Yeah, it's hiding, hiding things from us. There is one here which we wouldn't even use. Icons. Wow, like really emphasized. No. Okay. Icon duck. Spacebar icon. This actually looks good. Open source icon is named spacebar icon and is licensed under the open source MIT license. Cool. I like it. This will do. So how do you download this? SVG. So I can actually stretch this motherfucker out. To get notified, no, thank you. PNG, all sizes. Just give me this so I can just drag it into my program. Wow, it only took us like what? Gosh darn it. Okay, so I can actually like delete this layer entirely, delete layer. And I'm gonna drag this as over here. Can't drag it? Oh, because I think it needs to be here. Hold on. Image. How do I file? Edit, select view image. Can I import an image? Align visible layer, because I can't seem to be bringing this thing here. Drag and drop. No? Okay. Create a new layer. Visible. Okay. I just said new layer and then file image. New open. Like, what is this? Location. Oh, I did not extract this. That's why. God damn it. Downloads. Okay. That's because of me doing dumb shit. Spacebar. Yeah. Spacebar SVG. Okay. Let's see if this will work. Width, height. It's an SVG. What are you talking about on the pixels? How do you resize this? Okay. I can't resize it. No. Image. Scale image. No, this didn't really work. So, okay, this is not really gonna work. So I need the spacebar here. That is the biggest one. Spacebar 2014 513, 2014, 513. Okay, this will do, but how the fuck do you transform this? I need to resize this fucker. Interesting that I can't resize the thing. Rectangle select, no. What is this? Crop. Transform, okay. Oh, no, not that. I just want it. Smaller. Keeping the aspect ratio. Basically, that's it. Right? Cool. I want this to be aligned right into center. Right? This guy here into middle and then to the bottom. Ooh, there you go. Aren't you precious? No, this one here. Okay. Let's click on this and I need just a tad of like couple pixels here. Cool. Zoltan, welcome. Dude, I'm having a fucking persistent headache here. Ugh, where is it coming from? Why? Ah. So this looks okay to me. And what was my color on the original one? I don't remember. Let me check my documents, file lib, and then file lib. Oh, it's red. Yeah, we need to make this red. So how do we make this red? Rectangle select tool. Can I make it red? How do you make it red? Bucket fill tool. Okay. Oh, it became black. So I'll just make it my red color. Okay. Oh, this is so cool. I can just put the color on it and send it. Nice. So now I'm going to have line 1. I'll bring it over here. Oh, no, wait, this is not the move tool. So let's go over here and then bring this guy over. Can't bring it over here. Come on, man. Line 1. Okay. No. Select this for me. Right. Okay. How come I can't move it? This is really annoying, bro. Okay, I'm just gonna like recreate this and then delete, and then delete. So arrow up, we're just gonna leave it for now. And then this layer, I don't know what this is. Let's make this back to like about 200% here so I can see this stuff. Cool. And then what is this? This is not doing anything. So delete it. What is this doing? Spacebar. And then this was the text. So delete it. Cool. And then we have our up arrow. So I need to create a line. So simply we're going to type an underscore. And it needs to be black. All right. So let's make it okay. Yeah, black. Okay. Thank you. Why isn't this fucking working? Okay. There you go. So what happens if I type multiple of this? Okay, so there is no Cool. I'm gonna make this here and then make this here. Okay. Just fill it up entirely. Okay. So I'm gonna select everything and I'm gonna make it bold. Okay. Can't really make it like any bolder than this apparently. No, that's not really what we want. We want it just thicker. Feet. Holy shit. I fucking hate that you can't just move it. Okay, move tool, do this. Is it even working? No. Dude, GIMP is pain in the ass. Guys, I'm gonna call it. This headache is just really hitting hard. Can't really focus on anything right now. My head hurts. Everything hurts. I'm just gonna go chill, relax a little bit, see if I can shake the headache. I'll see you guys later again if I can shake the headache with some gaming. If not, that's gonna be it for today. So thanks for tuning in. I'll see you guys later. Bye for now.